Right now at noon, we are tracking Hurricane Arthur. The first hurricane of the season is strengthening as it roars up the East Coast, bearing down on the Outer Banks of North Carolina. The storm expected to become a Cat 2 hurricane ahead of this July 4th weekend. We are getting a live look now at pictures this noon from Whalehead Beach in Corolla, North Carolina. That area is under hurricane warning right now. Tori Doning joins us live now from Kill Devil Hills with more.
People are out here on the beach in the Outer Banks enjoying the last few hours of sunshine. The latest official forecast is that Arthur is now expected to become a Category 2 hurricane with winds of about 105 miles per hour before reaching landfall near the Outer Banks. Now, this information has officials and those who decided to stay here and ride it out a little bit nervous. Wind and waves are picking up along the North Carolina coast as beachgoers get in their last few hours of clear skies. Hurricane Arthur is grinding toward the Carolinas, bringing winds surpassing 75 miles an hour and promising to put a damper on 4th of July festivities. Parts of North Carolina's Outer Banks remain under a mandatory evacuation.
The more people that evacuate makes it a lot easier to go in there and clean up afterwards. We're not having to do a lot of search and rescue operations, and hopefully, again, with this storm, we don't have loss of life.
Usually where we have casualties is either right before a storm or right after a storm, when people still feel too comfortable and not listening to the warnings of the public safety officials.
Meteorologists say even if Arthur stays offshore as a weak Category 1 hurricane, that won't diminish the danger.
The inland flooding due to heavy rain, the rip currents and the waves, so we've had a lot of people die in the ocean. And then there's also the storm surge flooding. We could see 2 to 4 feet of water above normally dry ground.
According to AAA, some 41 million people are on the roads this week at a treacherous storm, and it could make traveling a nightmare.
If you're out on the road, as probably 80% of those who will be traveling will be, pack your patience.
So obviously many major concerns here for officials. The storm surge, the fact that they say we could be getting up to about 5 inches of rain. They're also particularly concerned about a certain roadway, Highway 12, which if you're familiar with the area is basically a narrow roadway. It's the only way basically around the Outer Banks. So for now, everyone is enjoying the sunshine, but understanding and knowing that it is going to be changing very soon. In the Outer Banks, I'm Tori Dunnan reporting.